Good morning, YouTube. So today is day 2 of the Caveman challenge. I'm just about to leave the house to take my little boy to school. I haven't done a weigh-in yet, but however, I haven't consumed anything yet either. I've just had like half a pint of water, so that might, tip the scale slightly. So what I'm going to do is take my little boy to school this morning. I'm going to come straight home, and then I'm going to obviously weigh myself to see where we're at, to see what happened in a 24-hour period, and then get on with the rest of the day. Today, I'm not sure what we're doing today, but we'll do something. So stick around. Yeah, I suppose we've got to just carpe diem, innit? Seize the day. That is what that means, isn't it? Is it carpe diem? Seize the day? I don't know. Comment. Anyway, let's do it. So the school run is done. Kingsley's at school. It's time to get on with the day. I can't train today because I've got a tumble dryer being delivered at some point. So I'm going to go for a walk. I've got my little man bag. So I've got the drone in, so I'm going to go for a walk, send the drone up for a bit, get some like B-roll shots of where I am, and fill up the green ring. So we're pretty much sat at halfway now. So I'm going to get that filled up, and then, like I say, just it's such a beautiful day. It's such a really nice day, so I might as well go for a nice walk, get the green ring filled, come back. I've not eaten yet. I've only had water this morning, so I just thought it'd be nice to get out for a little bit. So I know that the tumble dryer is being delivered this afternoon, so I've got a good hour spare. So I'm going to go for a walk. I've got, like I said, I've got the Mavic Mini with me, so I'm going to send that up, get a few B-roll shots or whatever, just have a bit of fun with it. And yeah, get this green ring filled. That's always the goal, is the green ring filled first. Then I know my exercise 1 hour total is done for the day. Then obviously it's the red ring to make sure I've burnt the calories. I've got it set at, mine set as 800 calories per day. And that's pretty much halfway too. So we're not doing too bad. So yeah, let's go. So I got all the way to the field and I forgot the little connection cable that goes into the drone. So there's this little tiny, like, almost micro USB cable that goes from the remote into the phone. I forgot that, so I'm heading back now to go and get that, and then I'll come back. I feel like such an idiot to get the cable, because I just threw it in this bag. I normally have a I've got like a Mavic Mini case, so I grabbed the drone, grabbed the controller, didn't grab the cable, like an absolute wally. So I'm going back now. It's not that far, it's about 1 kilometre. Get the cable, come back, and then we'll get some drone footage. Back home, got the cable. That's what I've come all the way back for, this little thing. Right, let's try that again. So we got back to the field, went for takeoff about 9 times, and I got a notification to say that the back right motor was unstable. So every time it went for takeoff, it was pulling into the dirt. So I'm gonna head home, have a look on YouTube and see if there's a way to resolve this. If anybody knows what the issue is. I've done the recalibration, so I tried that to see if it was just like not sitting level and maybe just needed recalibrating. We've done that. That clearly didn't work. So I think it's back to the drawing board and make sure we can figure out why it's pulling back and to the right. So it was just literally chewing up the grass. So yeah, you alright, mate? So obviously once we get back, we'll check that out. So far today we're on, let's have a look. So we've done 3.4k getting to the field and back, obviously twice. But yeah, I just need to get home, figure out what the hell is going on with this thing, and try and establish if it's something I can fix. I did change a propeller the other day. I did watch a YouTube video because when we went camping, so I'll tell you what happened. We went camping, and obviously those shots that we had at the end, those sort of cinematic shots, it was in tall grass, and believe it or not, one of the propellers actually got quite a substantial chip in it just by hitting the grass, so they are quite fragile. So I got home, I had spare propellers, went on YouTube, made sure I put the right one the right way, so it's not that. I did question that, thinking, oh, maybe I put the wrong propeller on and that's why it's pulling the other way. I've checked, double checked and triple checked, it's not that. So I need to make sure, maybe some dirt might have got inside, I don't know, but we're going to go home, check it out, make sure it's fixable first of all, because these things aren't cheap, they're not cheap at all. So if I can get it fixed, I will come straight back out and get some more footage. If I don't do it this afternoon, I might do it this evening with Kingsley, get him in some more cinematic shots, because he absolutely loves it. That kid loves the camera, he lives for it, not like his dad. But yeah, let's get home, see if we can fix this, and we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm home. I've tightened up the props. It was this one. I've tightened them up. I'm going to test it in the garden just to see if I can get it hover or not. Let's go see. If not, I'm going to replace the propellers completely on here. And fingers crossed. Let's go check. I'll film it. No, it's still pulling down and to the right, so I think we need to change the props. Okay, so I've replaced these propellers. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to try it in the dining room right now to see if I can get it to hover. If it hovers, we're going out. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I've replaced both propellers, because before I only replaced one, so I'm wondering maybe the old one was just... I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see, won't we? Let's check. Right, we're going to give this a go. Excuse the dining room, it's empty because we're putting a bar in here, but let's see what happens. You got your fingers crossed because I need it. Ready? Oh. We are in business. Get in, let's go. It's supposed to be landing. I'll land it myself. We did it. Yes. Alright, let's go get some drone footage.
I've never felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life every time. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? That I'm crashing right into you. I'm free.
It works. We fixed it. So it was literally, you can't change one propeller, you have to change two. But my rings are full. I've got some footage. I just went in the garden and sent the fucker up because I just wanted to double check it was working. Not gonna lie, my arsehole was getting 50p, 20p. But it's working, my neighbour's happy. They want me to check the chimney for them on the camera. My chick. But they were like, ooh. But it's working, thank God for that, it's working. It was quite literally, you're not supposed to change one propeller, you're supposed to do them like you would on tyres on a car, like an axle pair. But yeah, it's all good. It's sweet. I'll put some footage on. I'm not going to make anything cinematic, but we got Summit. Summit's better than nothing. Oh, thank God for that. They're not cheap. I mean, they might be cheap to some people, but you know, for me, I'm a full-time single dad. If this packed in, I can't just go out and buy another, like some YouTubers might be able to do that. But I can't afford to do that. I can't, I'll be honest with you. Like, my camera is a Sony A5000. You know, I'm not out here with the best camera, I'm not out here with the best kit. This is the Mini 1, it's not the Mini 2. the Osmo Pocket I use for some B-roll. Everything I get, I never always buy anything like this brand new. If I can get it cheaper, I'll get it cheaper. You know, it's common sense, isn't it? Ball on a budget. Ball on a budget. So yeah, it's working. I feel like this whole video's just been about me panicking about my little fucking drone. And it's like, yeah, but how's the diet going? It's alright actually, thanks for asking. You know, notice you've asked in the comments. You haven't. Anyway, I'm not having my meal till later and I'm not vlogging later. I tend to, you'll probably notice, I tend to stop my vlogs by about 3 p.m. That's for 2 reasons. One, obviously it gives me time, it gives me a good 2.5, 3 hours to edit and create a thumbnail for the video and post it the same day. And 2, I pick my son up from school and I don't like to be recording videos when I've got my son with me. It's just not fair. I like to, you know, make sure I've got enough time for my little boy. So the last thing I want to be doing is doing a vlog, especially Monday to Friday, because we only get a few hours in the evenings on a weekday to do stuff together. So obviously, let me just turn this off. Obviously, you know, I don't want to be sat there talking about diets and meat and protein and all that when my son's just, sat in front of the telly. Nah, it's not happening. So yeah, I tend to stop vlogging by about 3 o'clock. Gives me time to edit, and then obviously I can spend time with my little boy. I was hoping to get some really good B-roll, but it's quite late in the day now and I've got to go and pick my son up in about an hour. And I don't really want to fancy walking 2 kilometres for a 20-second clip. But we know it's working, and if it's a nice day tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. Do you know what? I'm quite impressed with myself actually, that I actually flew it up in my garden. You've seen my garden's tiny. It's more like a yard really, isn't it? I sent it up, spun it round, recorded some little shitty bits, brought it back down. But I landed it in my garden, in that tiny little garden. I'm not saying that it's anything to do with DJI's amazing GPS. I'm saying it's my flight ability. Anyway, on that note, guys, weigh-in this morning. Weigh-in was 15.2. So I finished the keto at, what did we finish keto on? Was it like 15, 11 and a half, 15, 12 was it? This week we started on 15.2. Now, obviously Saturday I wasn't very well. Sunday, you guys know that I said that if I wasn't, because I'd been sick a lot this Saturday morning, I said if I still feel ill later, I'm going to take some carbs in because I'd obviously thrown up a lot and I needed to get some nutrients in me and some energy. And obviously, you know, there's being unwell and then there's just being silly with your food and your health. So I had a few hot dogs that evening, and then the next day I had, you know, those like really mini pork pies on the Sunday. I think I had 2 of them. Don't know why I'm doing that. Mini pork pie. Yeah, so I had 2 of them as well, and then obviously my fluids probably filled back up again because we didn't do physically a lot on the Sunday, and obviously you guys know I run my diets Monday to Saturday, so I can edit more on a Sunday because I can't train and do this and do that when I need to put out 2 videos. So yeah, I think I've probably topped up my water, so I might be retaining a little bit of water again. But yeah, it's still a good starting point, and then hopefully as the week progresses, we will be bringing that weight down. Now, there is a poll, don't forget, in the community section on my YouTube channel. So if you log in on your phone, if you go to the actual homepage on my channel at the top, where it says like playlists and stuff, there's a community button. If you click on there, it's the first poll there. The options we've got are vegan, Ramadan fasting, vegetarian, and I've put an option for others. So if you want to comment something different, if there's a lot of comments that outweigh the votes, we'll do that. At the minute, Ramadan fasting is winning. And you're probably thinking, that's a bit random, that's like not a normal diet. And no, I know it's not, but I've always wanted to give it a go. And not just give it a go like it's a throwaway comment. Obviously, I'm going to be respectful if that's the one that's most voted. It is at the minute, like 60-something, 70-something%. If that's the most voted, I will do it. I will do all my research. I will speak to some of my Asian friends and find out the full protocols. The downside is obviously Ramadan is normally like end of spring, not summer. Summer, you have more sun time. For those of you who don't know, Ramadan, basically how it works, this is just the simplistic version of it, of the diets. Well, it's not a diet, but you get what I mean, of how it works. So basically you cannot eat or drink or even chew chewing gum from sunrise to sunset. That also includes water, nothing. Can I do that for a week in the summer? Everything changes when you start something like that. Quite literally, your life has to change to compensate. So I am genuinely thinking of changing my body clock slightly, so I'm up even later than normal, so I can get those. So I'm literally going to front load water if I do this diet. It's just going to, the dynamic of my life will have to change so much. I think that is a good thing. I think that's a good thing to do, attempt and look forward to. So I'm really interested in doing that and seeing if I can actually do it. I mean, 24 hours I think is going to be tough. So I've got mad respect for the guys that when they do this, especially the ones that train. Training has to change. You know, you can't train longer than, I wouldn't even recommend training longer than 30 minutes, but I've seen online that some guys do up to 45 minutes. Dehydration levels are going to be crazy. So I might train in the night time. I might eat as soon, literally I'll be like outside watching the sun go down. As soon as it's down, I'll be like, and then probably train about 45 minutes after I've eaten and drank a lot of fluid. And even then I'm going to limit the training just because there's not going to be that much time in the day. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'm doing Caveman this week. Why am I talking about Ramadan? Anyway, Caveman, that's what we're doing. So it's going okay. It's quite easy actually. I think because I dieted last week and I'm doing this week, it's been relatively simple. I'm not gonna lie, it's not been that tough on me at all because I'd already reduced my intake last week. I've already done that adjustment. So for you guys jumping onto Caveman, don't forget there's always a diet adjustment period. Not just mentally, but your body has to adjust. You can get things like diet headaches. They're very, very popular, very common thing for people to get. Insulin levels drop. So if you cut carbs out straight away, it's a big shock to the system. It's a big shock to you. So yeah, on that note, guys, I'm going to leave today there. The drone's working, diet's on plan, completed the green ring for today. No actual training today. Believe it or not, I don't train every day. Not that you can tell. But yeah, I will be doing some training tomorrow. So look out for that. Comment if you want me to do anything specific. If you don't comment, I'll do my own thing. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Smash that notification bell, obviously, because we're doing these diets consistently every single week. There's a different diet for the week. You get my feedback on the diet, how to do it, things I would change, all that good stuff. So if you're new to the channel and you're interested, even if you're just interested in seeing me suffer, smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment, I'll reply to every comment. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your day. I'm just happy that this bad boy is now working. Anyway, on that note, guys, I've been me, you've been you. Peace.